long while, but I got some stories to tell, let me tell you, man. This summer, oh man, I was working as a zip line instructor over at Broadway at the beach. Good thing about that, there's always a story. And one particular day, there was a young man, let's say. He had quite an interesting shirt, and I looked at him and I said, "Excuse me, does your shirt say, I heart hot moms?" And he said, yes, it does. And I said, "How old are you, young man?" And he said, "I'm 13. And then he said, "Somebody's got to do it." So I said, "Look, young man, shouldn't you leave that to some folks who are maybe of age, and you can just kind of sit on the sideline a little bit?" And then he said, and I quote, "Nah, bro, I'm the damn referee, if you know what I'm saying." Now I don't know what he's saying, but luckily I had some friends who might. So I called up my esteemed colleagues at Oxford University, and I said, "Gentlemen, I have a task for you. I need you to decipher this child's wisdom." And so they ruminated on it for about 5 minutes, and then it came to them, like the light bulb did Edison. And they said to me, a 13-year-old wearing an I Heart Hot Moms shirt isn't exactly, the bastion of intellect. And just because he strings sounds together to form words, and those words become sentences, doesn't mean he has any idea what he's talking about either. And so I was laughed out of the halls of Oxford, my name forever becoming synonymous with ignorance and tomfoolery. Anyways, what was I saying? Oh, the zip line. There's this place next to the zip line, it's called Pavilion Park. And I saw the sign for it, and I said, that's kind of a dumb name, Pavilion Park. They just kind of took, the easy alliteration. There's not any character to it. The least they could have done is, named it after maybe the guy who made the park. At least it would have some kind of character, some originality. But I said, what the heck, let me go check it out. And I walk in, and who did I see there but John Pavilion? He's standing there. And he said, "How do you like my park?" "Fine, sir." And I said, I love it. If you'll excuse me, Mr. Pavilion, sir, I have to go cast a spell. See you later. I didn't actually have to cast a spell. I just wanted to get out of it. I don't want you guys thinking that I dabble in the dark arts. It's not me. It's not me in the slightest. I only practice benevolent magic. I don't do that dark stuff. Look, I don't want you guys getting the wrong feeling that, this summer was all sunshine and roses for me. There were some dark moments too, I'll admit it. Like one night, I was in my room eating a banana, and I had to leave my room to go do a couple things. I left for 5 minutes, and I came back to my room, and I realized, hey, I gotta throw that banana peel away. But I searched and I searched for it, and I couldn't find it. And the first thought that came to my head was, did I eat the peel? Now you folks look like a well-adjusted crowd. You folks look, you have a couple 401ks, and I don't know what normal people do, but what I'm trying to say is I've spoken with normal people, and I've heard many things about normal people. And from what I've been told, normal people don't think that they ate a banana peel. I guess I don't know what I'm trying to say with that. Just trying to discombobulate y'all. That's the name of the game. Anyways. And speaking about Thomas Edison from earlier, when Thomas Edison thought of the light bulb, what appeared over his head? More of a riddle rather than a joke. But I just want to say one last thing. I've told this joke before, but I'm practicing for the big leagues up back at college where I'm going to in a couple days, and I'm like in the batting cage with this joke. Anyways, but I was thinking the other day about William Shakespeare, and I was reading the other day, he added 1,700 words to the English language. Now me, I've not added any words, so I'm like, wow, this guy's, knows his craft. And then you look at a couple of the words that he added, and one of them is bedroom. That's one of the words. Like apparently, before Shakespeare, a bunch of English common folk were sitting around going, hey, John, what should we name this room over here? The room, the one that has the bed inside of the room? And John was saying, oh, I don't know, man, how about the sleepy time night room? And he said, no, it's too long, we gotta shorten it down. Say, what about the chamber? That's a great name for the room that has the bed inside of it. And then, Shakespeare, he comes along and he writes a play, and, the actors are on stage, and one of them goes, hey, Romeo and Juliet. I've never seen a Shakespeare play, I don't know. But he goes, hey, Romeo and Juliet, I have to get going. If you'll excuse me, I'm gonna head back to my bedroom. And everybody in the audience is going, what the hell? How'd he do that? Anyways, thank you very much, my friends. Have a good night.